Leroy. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my review on baby Leroy, guys. And also I'll be revealing his middle name to you guys because I didn't do it in my last video because my phone had died, so my recording had stopped. And I did review Leroy a little bit in that video when I was unboxing him, but I want to do a full in-depth review here, right here in this video. So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to compare his actual picture to him to see if he looks like his actual photo or not. So we're going to do that. But let's take Leroy out first, guys. Now first, let's take out his accessories. So here's all of his accessories. He came with, as you can see, he came with the bottle, a pacifier, a diaper, and a birth certificate. So let's take all of this out, guys, first. So here is the first step. The first item he came with is his diaper. I don't like how, never mind. I don't like how this part of the diaper isn't staying on. I wish they had secured that down a little better so it wouldn't stick out like that. Then we have his birth certificate. I don't like how it came all bent up and everything, but this is his birth certificate. He also came with a bottle, and this is the same bottle that Butch has as well. Then he came with a pacifier. Now, guys, I'm gonna show you. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you what. Here we go. Let's get started with this review. I rate this a 9 out of 10. Sorry, you guys. There we go. Lay it flat. Let me zoom in on the pacifier first. We're going to do one item at a time. Now, oops, sorry. There we go. This is the pacifier Leroy came with, and this is the pacifier that's in his picture. As you can see, they are two totally different colors. This one, his pacifier he came with is like a white off. The pacifier he came with here is like an off-white color. And the pacifier in his picture, as you can see, is a blue color. It's blue. And you can see the pacifier looks nothing like his picture. Nothing like it. Next step we're going over to the bottle. Now, here is the bottle side by side. Sorry. Here is the bottles side by side. There we go. Here's the bottle side by side. As you can see, the bottle in the picture here does not have any designs on it, none whatsoever. And it does not have this bottle top right here, this bottle top part. It doesn't have it. The bottle in the picture doesn't. And also, as you can see, like I said, the bottle in the picture does not have a little design on there. As you can see, this bottle does not have a design, whereas the bottle Leroy came with a little design on it. So they're two completely different things. Now we're going to get here. Now, the main piece is the birth certificate. You guys can't see, but there you go. You guys can see a little. Here's what the birth certificate Leroy is supposed to get looks like. You can see it says Certificate of Authenticity. Oh, you can't see it, I'm sorry. But at the top, it says Certificate of Authenticity at the top, as you can see. It says it right there at the top. You can't see it, I'm sorry. But his birth certificate, as you can see, it says Certificate of Authenticity. And here, it just says, and the birth certificate he came with doesn't say that. It just says birth certificate. And I'm sorry. The birth certificate he came with, it just says birth certificate. It doesn't say Certificate of Authenticity at the top. And it doesn't say reborn baby dolls either. It doesn't have a picture of the heart of the mom's hands holding the baby's feet in there. It doesn't have it on this birth certificate here he came with. Doesn't have any of that on there. All of the stuff you see on this birth certificate right here in this picture right here, none of that came on his birth certificate that I got. None of that is on there. None of that's on there. On his birth certificate in his picture, it says date of adoption, birth date, nursery name, weight, time of birth, length, reborn artist, born from whatever, and it says handmade for love. This one has, like, it's more authentic, like, as you can see. But the birth certificate he came with, as you can see, it didn't come with nowhere near none of that stuff on there. None of that stuff on there was included in his birth certificate that I got. Versus the one in his picture. That's completely different. Now, as you can see by the photo of the box right here, the box here, and the box in person is the same. Now, that is identical. That is the exact same box. So that's not an issue. Now we're going to get into, unboxing Leroy and revealing his middle name. Well, this is not unboxing, I'm reviewing him. We're going to get into reviewing Leroy now. Now, here is Leroy, guys. Sorry. Here is Leroy. Now, when I put him side by side, and when I put him side by side with his outfit, I'm sorry. But there we go. When I put him side by side with his oops, you can't see. When I put him side by side with his you can't see. But when I put him side by side with his outfit does match the outfit that he is wearing. His outfit that he's wearing here does match the one in his picture. So that's a good thing. His outfit that you can't see, but there we go. The outfit that he is wearing, let me see if I can move it up a little. There we go. Now, the outfit that he's wearing right here, does match the one in his picture. It does. That's a good thing. But the difference is, though, his outfit that he came in his picture says it came from the store called Carter's. If you don't know what Carter's is a baby/toddler store. They sell toddler and baby clothes. And you can see there, the logo right there says Carter's. You can't tell because it's faded, but it says Carter's on the back. It says Carter's. You can't tell, but it does say Carter's, as you can see. And that's the toddler/baby clothing store. And on his shirt right here, where does it say Carter's? Nowhere. It doesn't say Carter's on there. So that's another reason why it's a 9 out of 10. Now, the outfit does match the picture. It does. But it's a 9 out of 10 because it doesn't say the word Carter's on there anywhere. See, it doesn't say the word Carter's on there anywhere. Like the outfit in his picture says the word Carter's on there, as you can see. But in person, as you can see, it does not say that. None whatsoever. It doesn't say that. So that's a 9 out of 10 for that. Now, his face is, let me see. Now, we're going to get into his face. We're going to get into his hair next, actually. Now, as you can see, Leroy in his picture side by side, you can see Leroy in his picture here he has an afro. You can see he has an afro. But in person, see, Leroy has no afro. That's not an afro. That's just curly hair. That's not an afro. He doesn't have an afro like he does in his picture. And that's a downside. That's a downer. He doesn't have an afro like he doesn't have an afro like he does in his picture. That's a downside. Now, his fingers, side by side, I'm sorry. Now his fingers side by side right here, they do match. You can't see it, but his fingers side by side, they do match. They do match side by side. His fingers do match. And his finger on the other side, as you can see, like his picture, side by side, they do match. The fingers do match. But it's a downside because in his picture, as you can see, sorry, I'm going to move the diaper. But in the picture, as you can see, Leroy has he has an afro. As you can see in this picture, Leroy has an afro. But here in person, he does not have an afro. He just has curly hair and that's it. No afro. So that's the downside. And like I said, his outfit in his picture says Carter's on there. But in person, his outfit, as you can see, it does not say Carter's on there at all. It doesn't say that. Nowhere. That's a downside too. Now his toes, let me see if they go. Okay. Now his toes are similar. His toes, his toes are similar like his picture. They are quite similar. His toes are similar. And they are in this crossing, sorry guys. And his toes do cross, oh, well, let me see. Yeah, there we go. His toes do cross over like his picture do. His toes do cross over like that. So that is a thing that's alike. They do cross over. But I'm still disappointed that in his picture, he has an afro, but in person, he does not. He just has curly hair. Now, I'm not hating his curly hair because Butch, Cornell, and Bianca they have curly hair too. And Brooklyn has loose curly hair. So I'm not hating that with the curly hair. I'm not throwing hate shame on it, but I just wish he had came with the afro like in this picture instead of the curly hair that he came with. Oh, wait, can you see that? And also in his picture here, as you can see with the boy playing with him, he's actually sitting up kind of on his own. But here, as you can see, let me show you. But as you can see here, he can sit up. He can, but it's kind of like, it's not that good. It's not like how his picture is, where he's actually sitting completely by himself on the ground. He can only sit like this on the edge of a bed or something. He can't completely sit. That's another downside. And also, another downside is his legs. As you can see, his legs, they are not fully jointed and they can't move. They're stuck in this, his legs they're not fully jointed, as you can see, and they're stuck in this position and they can't move. His legs can't move around. Both of them can't. They're stuck in this position. And so is his arms. They're not jointed, so he can't move freely. They're stuck. See? See? They're stuck in that position. And that's another downside. I wish his legs could move around a little more. So that's see here, you can't see his picture, but here, as you can see he has like an afro like in his hair. But here, you don't see no afro. You just see curly hair. No hate to curly hair people, but now he does have this color brown eyes. They're pretty brown in this picture. But in this picture here, they are not that brown color. They are like they are not that kind of brown. They're like a you can't really see it, but they look like a dark brown. They don't match his eye. His eye color there is like a light brown. But here, his eye color is more so on like the darker side. It's more so dark. Maybe I could be wrong because of the lighting. So his eyes make like they're dark and they could be that actual color. But to me, his eyes are more on the dark side. And they're not like this pretty, like, they're not this pretty color that you see here in this photo. See? Look at this. It says here, hands and feet are both movable and posable. But here, as you can see, watch. Wait. See, as you can see here, his legs and feet aren't posable at all. They don't move. They don't move. They barely move at that. They don't move at all. See? They're in this stuck position. They don't move at all. They don't move. That's another downside as well. And I've seen reviews of him. See, now this person's baby came with now this person I got him had that same pretty eye color. But my baby doesn't have that eye color at all. Unless it's me because of the lighting, but I don't see it. So yeah, Star Gang, clothing 4. One person said that the outfit of clothing is poor. And she is right on that, though, because look at this outfit is actually quite big on Leroy. For him being a small baby, this outfit is quite big. Like, look at this. Look at all this room. It's quite big for a small baby. They should have dressed him. Look at how bulked up it is right there. They should have dressed him more accordingly. They should have dressed him more accordingly to his size. And if you look closely, you can't tell. But you can't tell. But if you look closely, he kind of is missing hair in some spots. He's kind of missing some hair. He's kind of missing some hair in some spots. Like, if you look right here, you can kind of see a little bit of, like, the hair, like, a little patch of hair missing there. So he's, like, missing hair in some spots. And, like, oh, God, look at this one. So, again, like, right here. So, again, you can't see, but right there, like, that's like you can see a little patch of hair missing there. It's like a nice, not a big patch, but it's like a small patch of hair missing there. They should have filled that up better. And I don't like how they said he has an afro in this picture when he does not. I also don't like how his pacifier was blue, but instead it came in white. And I don't like how his birth certificate doesn't match I don't like how his birth certificate does not match the birth certificate in his pictures. That's another thing I don't like. And I don't like how his bottle does not match the bottle in his picture, because the bottle in his picture, as you guys saw earlier, it's just like this. It was like, let me see. It was like this. It would have been like, how can I say it? It would have been like this, just plain with no design on it. But it came with the design. But that's not a big of an issue, but it's still a thing. And also, his bottle in his picture did not come with this bottle top neither. That was not in the picture either. So it's completely different. And I don't like how his pacifier did not match the one in his picture neither. Because the pacifier in this picture you guys saw, I'm going to show you guys again. Now, as you guys can see, as you guys can see, the pacifier in this picture, as you can see, is blue. And as you can see, the pacifier I got is white. So they're two completely different colors. And the pacifier in this picture is round shaped. It looks like it's round shaped. But the pacifier I got is this shape. So it's completely two different shapes. Now, let me look at it again. I could be wrong. No, it's not round shaped. It's just covered. But anyways, my mistake. But anyway, either way though, see the pacifier here is blue versus the one I got is white. They're not the same color. That's another thing. Their pacifier colors don't match. And as you can see in this picture here, his bottle, as you can see in this picture right, where is it at? Yeah, right there, as you can see, His bottle, as you can see, does not have no design on his bottle, and it does not have this bottle top. It's a clear bottle, as you can see, with no bottle top, and also, as you can see, with no picture neither. So that's another downer. So sorry, gang. I just want, and that is my review on Leroy right there. Sorry, gang. I just wanted to show you some of the things that are. I just wanted to show you like my downsides about him. Like I showed you. The plus side is his box is the same as it was in his picture. His outfit is the same as it is in his picture, except like I showed you earlier, the part right here said the word Carter's on there, and then mine doesn't say the word Carter's on there, like the one in this picture where it said Carter's, and that's just a baby store. And in his picture, as you can see, in his picture as you saw, Leroy had an afro. Does this look like an afro to you? Nah, it's not an afro. It's just curly hair. And that's another downside. I wish his hair came like how it was in his photo, which would have been an afro. I wish he had an afro like his picture was an afro. That'd be cute. And his eye color, now his eye color, in the pictures like this, like light. You saw it as you saw. It was like a light brownish color. And his eye color, I'm looking at him right now, and I'm putting him in the light. And his eye color is not the same color in this picture. It's just brown. Wait a minute, let me see. Nope, it's not the same one in this picture. It's brown. He has brown eyes. The one in this picture, his eyes are like a light shade, like a light brownish kind of color. But his eyes, it's literally brown, like almost a dark brown. They're basically almost a dark brown. But they're just brown. They're not dark brown. They're almost dark, but not completely. They're brown. So they don't match. His eye color doesn't match his eye color in his pictures neither. And they said in his pictures, as you guys saw, that his legs were fully posable and movable, including his arms. But as you can see, his arms and legs are not posable. As you can see, they're not freely jointed, so you can't move him around at all anywhere. He's stuck in this position, as you can see. He can't move. He's not freely jointed. That's another downside. And also, like I said, his birth certificate, as I showed you in his picture, had all the details on it. The one I got is this one, and it looks nothing like the birth certificate in his picture neither. And his diaper here, I don't like how this piece is I don't like how this piece is sticking out either. They should have secured that more better. See how it's loose? That part I don't like. Now, if it was taped down like this, thoroughly like this, then that wouldn't have been no issue. But see how loose it is? It's loose right here. And that part I don't like. It's kind of loose. And this diaper right here, it is a diaper, but it doesn't feel like an actual diaper. Now Cornell's diaper felt like a real diaper. And I like how, see guys, let me show you. Cornell, thank you, bud. By the way, guys, one thing about your internet nephew Cornell, he can't talk because he is deaf. He needs to hear, he's not, yeah, your internet nephew Cornell is going deaf, he's deaf and he can't hear. So that's why when you seen him in my live stream where I unboxed him, he didn't talk or say anything. He just waved. That is because he's deaf. But he can read lips though. And he's still learning sign language. But he's deaf. They did on this site, they had a little site, they said like hearing aids for like dolls and stuff like that. And I might get him like a hearing aid or something. So he can hear you better. But as you can see, Cornell's diaper is beautifully made. See? It looks like an actual diaper. You see that? And it feels like a real actual diaper. This has a diaper touch to it. And I love how Cornell's diaper, it says a number 2 on there, indicating his diaper size is a 2. So he wears a size 2 diaper, which is perfect because I know what size to get him. And And yes. Now, Cornell's birth certificate, now, hold on, guys. Let me get Cornell's birth certificate. But you guys see what I'm saying. His diaper looks more real. It's more fuller. It's more fuller of a diaper. Let me see. Guys, I keep all the kids' diapers. Yep. So gang, this is where I keep all of my kids' birth certificates. And Cornell's birth certificate looks exactly like the one in Cornell's picture. His birth certificate is exact. See how this has certificate of authenticity? And his birth certificate is exactly like the one in this photo. So Cornell's birth certificate is no issue. And Brooklyn's birth certificate came exactly how it was in her picture too. No issues. Including Bianca and Butch's birth certificates, theirs came exactly how theirs was pictured as well, as you can see. And theirs is identical. With, as you can see, no issues. It's just Leroy's is the one that it didn't come like his photo. Oh, guys, if you're wondering Leroy's middle name is Ethelbert. You heard it. Ethelbert. Leroy Ethelbert. So this is your internet nephew, Leroy. His first name is Leroy. His middle name is Ethelbert. How I got the middle name Ethelbert is because one of my favorite childhood cartoon characters named 𝐒𝐴, and 𝐒𝐴's middle name, the E in 𝐒𝐴, 𝐒𝐴's middle name is Ethelbert. So that's what his E stands for. And that's where I got the name from my favorite childhood character, 𝐒𝐴. And I got Leroy to have the same middle name as 𝐒𝐴, which is Ethelbert. So that's how he got his middle name. Basically, it was named after my favorite childhood character's middle name. That's how that came from. And 𝐒𝐴 is from the Looney Tunes. So that's how Leroy got his got his middle name. If you wanted to know, that's how Leroy got his middle name. And so, gang, so other than that, I'm not saying Leroy is ugly. He is not ugly. I just wish he had came a little bit more like he was in his photos. That's the only damper. I'ma still love him because he's my baby boy. He's not creepy or ugly or anything. That's not at all true. I just wish he had came like a little bit more like he did in his photos. But don't worry, sorry gang. I will make a community post showing you like the similarities and the differences so you can see both. Because you're gonna see it. But he's a cute baby, don't get me wrong. I just didn't like how he didn't come how he was in his photos. Mostly, for the most part. So. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take it here. Now, here is, can't see it. This is who, oh, oopsie doodle. This is who, 𝐒𝐴 is, and as you can see, his middle name is Ethelbert, and the E right there stands for Ethelbert. So that's how I got, Leroy's middle name. He was named after my favorite childhood character, 𝐒𝐴, and his middle name, as you can see right there, is Ethelbert. So that's how Leroy got his name. That's how Leroy got his name. Oh, is there any? And he's 40 though. And this is who 𝐒𝐴 is. He's a character from the Looney Tunes, created by Mel Blanc. That's him. And as you can see, you can't see, but the coyote's middle name, you can't see it. You can see it right there. His middle name is Ethelbert, as you can see. It kind of looks bad because it's mirrored. No, my bad. But as you can see, the coyote's middle name is Ethelbert, as you can see. His middle name is Ethelbert, and that's what the E in his middle name stands for, Ethelbert. So that's how Leroy got his name, his middle name. So now you know how Leroy got his middle name, in case you were curious. That's how Leroy got his middle name. So you won't think I'm making up junk. But anyways, Solar Gang, I'm gonna put you right here. But anyways, Solar Gang, I'm gonna end this review video here. Hope you found my review video informative and helpful. Do I recommend getting Leroy? 50-50. It's a 50-50 with that one. But anyways, that's it for this review video, guys. So smash that subscribe button so you can become a Solar Gang number 2. And to help me get back up to 1,000 subscribers and you're subscribed to my channel, smash the like button if you enjoyed my review and if you thought it was informative and it was helpful to you. Comment down below, what do you rate Leroy. See, I'm getting the kid's name mixed up. Comment down below, what do you rate Leroy from 1 to 10? And no, his name is not Levi. It is not Levi, it's Leroy, okay? I was gonna name baby R Levi, but I didn't. Baby R's middle name is Levi. So, kept the Levi name going. But comment down below, what do you rate baby Leroy from 1 to 10? And it's okay if you're honest. It's okay. Because this review I made was honest, so. And I did this review because I did review him a little bit in my video when I was unboxing Leroy, but I really didn't get a chance to fully go in depth with my review, and I couldn't fully say what I wanted to say in that video because my phone had died, so my recording had stopped. But I do hope you guys did enjoy some of the review and mainly the unboxing part. Anyways, that's it for this video, Solar Gang. Stay tuned for my live stream tomorrow, where I'll be, unboxing and reviewing Leroy on my live stream. And bye, Solar Gang. And stay tuned for today's live stream at 8:00 p.m. EST, where I'll be unboxing baby R in my live stream. And bye, Solar Gang. And if you want to know how old my kids are and their birthdays, check out my description on my channel. Read it, and where it says my reborn family, you will see underneath all my kids and how old they are and their dates of birth. There, if you want to know. Anyways, bye, Solar Gang. Peace out.